YouTube, what is up? Pocket Profit coming back with another video. Today, guys, in this video, I want to talk about things that you can do as a seller on eBay to help not get scammed, okay? You don't want to get scammed on eBay. Here's some tips and tricks that you guys should be doing, or if you're not aware of, that will help you not get scammed on eBay. Alright, so the first thing I want to talk about with this, so you don't get scammed on eBay, is make sure all your items have tracking. Now, most people think this is common sense, and it's not as much of an issue now as it used to be, but it's super important. So I'll give you kind of a scenario here. So I buy all my eBay shipping labels and everything through the actual website instead of the post office, because you save money, you get a discount, and it's so much easier to do. So what will happen though with people is they'll buy their shipping label through eBay and stick their label on, and the tracking number is automatically uploaded to the system on eBay, and you feel like you're good to go. You go to the post office, you drop them off, and you don't want to wait for the receipt, so you're just like, oh, they're good to go, and then you leave. Well, there are times and cases where if you don't have your receipt showing that you dropped them off and that they were scanned and all that stuff, and someone makes a claim and they ask you for that receipt, if you don't have it, they might not side with you on that. So, and I don't know if a lot of people know that, or you know, it doesn't happen all the time, but there are times if you do not have your receipt after dropping off those items to the post office, they will not side with you because you don't have like a physical proof or whatever that you drop those off. So something for you guys to consider and remember. So when you do your items and you shipping label and everything, and then you go to the post office, make sure you get that receipt. One, makes them scan it right away, which only helps you. And secondly, you have that second verification, that second paperwork to help prove your case if something were to go wrong, and that can really help with not getting scammed on eBay. Alright, so the second thing I want to talk about to help you not get scammed on eBay, and this is a big one, and I hope you guys, are already doing this, but make sure you're doing all your transactions and deals and communication through eBay, okay? Not outside of eBay, not through text message, email, all that kind of stuff. Because what will happen is someone will email you or message you through eBay, and they'll be like, oh yeah, I really want this item. You talk back and forth, and they're like, they kind of get your trust a little bit, and they'll be like, well, it would save us both some money if we could, do this deal elsewhere or whatever. And then you can send a picture. They'll send a picture of their email or their phone number, because eBay can't really spot that as much. And then they'll want to communicate outside of eBay and broker some kind of deal. And it doesn't always go well, you guys. I've talked to a lot of people, some horror stories. It's just unsafe. Yeah, you might save 10, 20 bucks, but the potential loss of items or fraud and scams is just crazy high doing it that way. So please do not do that. Make sure you're doing everything within the system of eBay, because the fees and stuff you're paying, yes, it sucks because you're paying fees, but you're paying also for protection from things like that when you do that. So just and make sure you're emailing and messaging through eBay, because they'll keep track of everything. So say your customer is starting to spew nonsense and all this other stuff, there's at least a record of that, and you guys can go back to that if something were to go wrong and go, oh, they did say that, or oh, they didn't say that. It's just much safer and better to just do everything through the website, through eBay. Just man up or woman up and pay those fees, okay? It sucks sometimes, but just pay the fees, pay for that protection. That's what it's there for. Alright, so the third thing I want to talk to you guys about on how to help you not get scammed on eBay and things that you can do is take extra precaution with high value items. And I know you think it's common sense, but when you're in the grind and you're just listing, you might forget to do some steps. with high value items. Now, this is a good example is like phones, cell phones. What you guys don't realize is people get scammed on phones all the time, and it's because they don't take the precautions and the few extra steps they need to do. So say you're selling a cell phone or something high value. Make sure, you guys, you're taking pictures and writing in the description like the serial number, what is it, IEMI or whatever it is with the cell phone. All those things that correlate with your specific item. Those like they said, serial numbers, product numbers, all those super important things that are specific to just your item. I don't know how many cases I've talked to people and heard of where they sell a cell phone and they get scammed and they get sent back a junky, beat up phone. It may be the same like phone. It might be like an iPhone. They send it out and it's perfect condition, and someone returns the same style iPhone, but it's broken screen, parts are missing, or internally and things like that. And they go to fight it, and eBay would be like, okay, well, what's the serial number? I don't see you don't have any pictures of the serial number. You don't have it listed. You don't have any of the markings or anything. So how am I supposed to know that you actually sent that phone out? And the one returned, how do I know that's not the one you actually sent out? So it's super, super important, guys, when you're doing those high value items, to really take extra pictures, but go farther than that. Look for serial numbers, things that are specific only to that one item you're selling. So if something goes wrong or someone tries to send you back a different item, you can go, hey, the pictures don't match up because the serial numbers are different. Mine had a little nick here and this one does not. Just all those kinds of things only help you when you're making a case or whatever. So super, super important to do that. I know, you guys, it's redundant and sometimes it's like, but it's even worse when you get that message saying, oh, you sent me a broken phone, and they send you back a piece of crap and broken and whatever. And you need these points to fight the case. So super, super important. Make sure you're doing that. All right, so the fourth and last thing I want to talk to you guys about on how to help you not get scammed as a seller on eBay is, if it feels wrong or fishy or it just doesn't feel right, you guys, it is just better and safer to just not do the deal, okay? And I tell people this, when you get a message or you get, I don't know, some sort of message from someone saying like, I really like this item, can't pick it, I can't buy it right now, but if you wait till Friday, I'll pay double. Or hey, if you take it right now, I'll do 200. Or it's not, just fishy. It just feels weird. It's like a brand new account, or they're messaging you and it's weird. They're just saying things weird, or I don't. It's hard to kind of explain because I mean, you just know it when you feel it, and that's kind of what I'm getting at. Like, if you feel uncomfortable and you feel something's not right, you guys it's just safer just to not, for a peace of mind or whatever. If you don't feel good about it, just don't do it. Don't feel like you have to because of the money, or don't feel like you have to because this person is pressuring you. Just ignore it, say, whatever, and just keep moving on. And if it's a good item, it's going to sell anyway. So that's one thing I really want to touch on. If you feel uncomfortable or you feel like something's just not right, just don't sell it. I've talked to people where they say, well, I just didn't feel right. I don't know. I don't know why I did it, but they offered a good price, but it was just weird, but I did it anyway. And then it went wrong. So just make sure you're doing what feels right to you. If everything's good to go, then go ahead and do it. But if you're feeling weird and you're feeling like it's just not right or not gonna work out or whatever, just don't do it. Save yourself some time, save yourself the headache later, and just move on to the next item. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. That was just a quick video I wanted to touch on to maybe help you guys out, or just maybe give you a little wake-up call, or if you've been slacking on doing some of these things on your items, maybe this will go, alright, I guess I got to get back into doing it, and whatever. So just make sure you guys are following some of these steps. I really think it will help you guys lower your chances of getting scammed on eBay, and yeah. Make sure you guys are liking the video. You guys have been doing really good. I really appreciate it when you guys like the videos. It helps me rank and search so people like you or other people can just find my videos. Comment, guys. Tell me what's going on, man. What did you have for dinner? Did you get scammed? I want to hear about your guys' stories, if you've been scammed or not, or whatever, and maybe we can talk about it and go a little farther on how to make sure this doesn't happen again. So anything you guys want to tell me I suck. I like those too. I don't care. Just anything. I really want to communicate with you guys. I don't want to just talk at you. I want to be a conversation. I want to talk back and forth, and it's just awesome when we can do that. All right, and lastly, guys, subscribe. Not only just subscribe, hit the little bell icon on the side of the subscribe button, because when you do that, you're going to get notified immediately when I put new content out, or when I go live, so we can talk in person almost right away, and it's just super fun. So make sure you guys do that. That's all I got for you guys today, so I'll see you on the next one. Pocket Prophet out.